Hi there, we're Matt and Stacy. We recently bought an off-grid property in beautiful West Virginia. We've been busy making this property our own little slice of paradise, adding in a few modern conveniences, having fun learning all of the construction trades, and converting a pole barn into our future home. This channel is about my passion for painting with a torch and wax, and about our passion for adventure and taking risks. Consider subscribing and join this creative community. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video.
Hi all. Coming to you from our couch in the barn dominium here, and as promised, I'm going to attempt to get this video edited, and you'll get 2 videos this week. This one is all about Babcock State Park.
Yay!
So I'm going to be looking down again because I have notes on my phone here. So let's see. It was supposed to rain all weekend long, and so we decided to go anyways. So it was a rather cloudy, kind of a rainy start to the trip. However, once we got to camp, it was beautiful. The state park was wonderful. Weather turned out great. So what did you think of the state park, the campground?
It was pretty cool. The cabins in the woods were pretty awesome. The mill itself. Really, I went to get a picture of the mill because that was my one goal to check off.
Yes, once again, we had absolutely pretty much no expectations of the state park. What did you think of the campground itself?
Actually, the campground was pretty nice. Nice and quiet, which is sometimes a change from public campgrounds, I guess. As you guys know, we're often more off-grid than anything else, but this was actually in a campground. But we still had a pretty isolated site, kind of off in a corner and by ourselves, and it was quiet.
Yeah, site number 39.
Really nice road linking the campground to like the main areas for the mill and hiking and the river and all that kind of stuff, so that was cool.
The only downside to site number 39 was because it was kind of on, I wouldn't call it a main road. The road linked the cabin area to the campground area. And so at night, people would be driving by, but it really didn't affect us a whole lot. That was like kind of the only downside, but it was great because it really didn't back up to any other campsites, so. All right, so we got in on Friday, and then the next morning, Saturday, we woke up early and we wanted to go see the grist mill, and then we hiked the Skyline, rocky, and narrow gauge loop trail. So what did you think of the trail?
2/3 was awesome.
Yes, agreed.
1/3 was kind of boring.
Agreed. Yeah, it was a really pretty, it was a loop hike, so it was about 4.5 miles. And it was pretty, but it wasn't like the most spectacular hike. It was pretty easy hike, so that was, kind of nice, relaxing, more of a stroll-ish, I guess, if you will. But yeah, it was a nice hike, I think.
It's funny what it means during the spring,
I think normally there's a waterfall here, but we've had such a incredibly dry summer that there is
No waterfall. A lot of rocks.
There's the water. That's a good pointer.
Yeah, narrow gauge was an old railroad track, so it was pretty cool. So you could see reminiscence of the railroad, not the track itself, but obviously the
Ties?
the ties that go across and things like that. And then so that was really cool because again, you put yourself back in the time. I think I said this in the last video. You put yourself in the place, and you're just like, wow, this is really cool. How did a train go through here at one time? You know. Because of course everything's overgrown and now, and there's a huge tree falling in the middle of it and all that kind of stuff.
I think we're now walking on coal. Still part of the old railroad, which is crazy. I think the railroad came through here. But I'm glad they made the path for us.
Walked over the proof. This is one of the old ties. Choo choo. Huh. Good luck. Sometimes trails require different navigation. Now, if you got longer legs, you could just walk over it. This clearly is a pretty recent tree falling, unfortunately. And, oh, railroad tie. Look how big this tree is. Crazy. Leaves are still green. The good news is we're about to start climbing rocks. Oh, by the way, it's straight up the hill. Oh, wait, no, there's the trail. All right, I see it.
The rocky part was straight up the hill, but not nearly as bad as what I thought. Someone somewhere along the line had actually almost taken the natural stones and made stairs almost the whole way, which I always find amazing. Like, how did they move this stuff? And just the labor and effort to trailblaze and make some of these trails is pretty amazing. And then unfortunately, you get to the top of Rocky and you get a good lookout. There's only like one little lookout place, like
I see a Stacy emerging from the bushes. Hey, what do you know? We found an overlook.
the rest of the trail. You're walking on, what was it called? Skyline Trail. You're walking along the ridge of the mountain, but there's no places to peek out and look and see views. So it was kind of goofy because normally you get the highlights that way. And then we looped back around to the mill, and it was cool. So.
All right, hang on. Let me look at the next note.
I don't think wood is supposed to be this curvy. Oh yeah, it's a suspension bridge. Awfully pretty though. don't think I'd make the jump.
No.
It's a little ways down there.
We were just wondering why this bridge was here. Because, you know, seems like pretty dry ground. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a rock on this side and a rock on this side. And it's pretty far down in there. So after the 4.5 mile loop, we still had a bit of energy left. And again, it
Questionable.
it wasn't raining or anything yet. So we decided, why not try out 2 more shorter hikes, which was the, let's see, sorry, just lost it. Oh, Island in the Sky hike. And then also the Natural Arch hike. Both of them were short, I think under a 1/2 mile hikes, nice little short hikes, but again, kind of through the woods and pretty cool. Any thoughts?
Yeah, the arch is really just kind of a stop off the side of the road. I don't even know if I'd consider it a hike.
You walk into it, I guess, but it's a, I don't know, 1/3 of a mile or something like that. Not too bad. So what about the Skyline?
Yeah, that was kind of neat. I
Or
mean,
not
actually,
Skyline, Island in the Sky,
Island in the
rather.
Sky.
Yeah.
I mean, it was neat. I mean, it went up to a little shelter up in the top of the ridge, and it did have a little bit of an overlook, so
Yeah.
always worth doing.
Oh, the places we find ourselves. Hey, where are you going? You're out of the picture. Oh, crawling into a hole. I see.
Totally safe.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
You look so fashionable doing it with your bag, though. Watch your head behind you.
Am I good?
Well, seems like it. I mean, they do put these stairs here for you, so. A little exit out. Here we go. Living in the cliffs. Okay, there we go.
I need longer legs.
Oh, by the way, then you get to here. Where are you going? Interesting trail. And she's gone.
But we ended the night in Fayetteville, which is a super cute little town, somewhat close to Babcock State Park, about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, half-hour drive, something like that. And the reason we went there is because last time we were in the area, we ate at Wanderlust Cafe, I think it is.
Creative Foods.
Yeah. Anyways, it's outstanding. I'll make sure to link it down below. Put the proper name here somewhere. But really, really good food.
Let me pass the torch.
Oh, sorry. Is your
Olympic
arm
season.
getting tired?
No.
Oh, what are you?
Let's see if it focuses. So there's their logo. And cool little side story. They sell these coins.
Hang on, it has to refocus.
Oh, that's okay. They can still hear me. It's better that they don't see my face focused.
Anyways, go on.
Yeah, so they sell these coins. It was a tribute to military coins, and then they offer a discount off your meals if you buy one of the coins every time you go. So I bought it as a souvenir, and then they told me it was actually discounted all your meals, and you can share it with your friends and everything else that they told us to do. So I don't know if I'm going to give this to anybody, but I'll also probably forget. But there's only 100 of them, so that was kind of cool, but they did have a few left. If you're there, snag one up. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and really nice people, really cool atmosphere, and yeah, fun little cafe slash dinner place. All right, so that pretty much ended Saturday. And then Sunday, we had kind of a chill, relaxing morning. It was a little misty, a little rainy-ish outside, but not horrible. And it did rain most of Saturday night, but not horrible, not bad. No storms or anything crazy. So anyways, We went to Boley Lake. I'll again make sure I put that down here somewhere, the right spelling. And we decided to try our hand at some fishing there. And it's a really cute, a pretty lake. You can hike around it. I think it's maybe only about a mile around. And you can rent paddle boats there and things like that. But yeah, we decided to try our hand at fishing. Thoughts?
Lots of casting.
Yes, a lot more casting than fishing. But it was still fun, cool to see the lake. And yeah, so we did that for, I don't know, hour or so, and then headed back to camp. Packed up the camper and headed home. I don't think we stopped anywhere on the way home, did we? Oh, we got lunch at the brewery, but I don't have any pictures or anything of that. So yeah, so that's it. So now we're back home and planning the next trip. Anything else to add to Babcock? What do you think of the? What did you think of the mill?
Definitely worth the trip.
Good
really little trip. Mill was great. They were out of the cornmeal.
Yes.
Which we think they grind on site still. I'm not sure. But no, I mean, it was neat. Very picturesque from the outside. The inside was kind of neat to see, but there wasn't anybody in there that was kind of telling us how it worked and all that kind of stuff. So it would have been kind of cool to see. But otherwise, the moral of the story is don't cancel your trip because of expected rain.
Yeah, especially here in West Virginia. You just never know.
Awesome. Yeah, great little trip.
Yeah. So highly recommend Babcock State Park and the campground and the area in general. So yeah. All right, I think we're going to end it here. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Really does help us out. And yeah, consider subscribing. We've got more trips coming your way, more exploring of West Virginia, and probably more barn dominium stuff as well. So anyways, we will see you on the next one. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.